Hello there and welcome to this video lesson about parabola. At the end of this, you will be able to define a parabola, determine the parts and standard form of equation of a parabola, and graph a parabola in a rectangular coordinate system. So now let's define a parabola and how it is formed. So let F be a given point and L a given line but not containing F. The set of all points P such that its distances from F and L are the same is called a parabola. The point F is its focus and the line L is its directrix. So I'm going to show you ano yung mga parts na yun. So meron daw tayong parabola. So example itong graph na to. So ang sabi daw na ang distances from F and L are the same. Ibig sabihin daw, so meron tayong F, ito yung focus, okay? Focus. Ang L naman, ang line, ang tawag dyan, or ang directrix, yan yung line, directrix. Ibig sabihin daw, kahit nasa ang point pa yan sa graph, dito ba, okay, dito or dito, okay? So kung maglalagay tayo ng line, okay? So ang line dyan, from this point to the focus, and ang line daw ditong point na to, papunta naman ng directrix ay equal lang. So, for example, dito naman yung point natin. Okay, dyan ang point natin. So, pag magdodraw tayo ng line here to the focus, pasensya na, imagine niyo na lang na straight line yan. And, ang line naman dito, papuntang directrix, ay equal lang daw. So, kahit saang point yan, equal lang siya. Makakabuo kayo ng parabola. So, again, meron tayong focus. Ito yung focus natin. Okay? Sa gitna, ito yung vertex. Meron tayong directrix. Ang directrix, yan yung line. Okay? Ito, yung green line na nandito. Okay? And, yan, yung parabola mismo, yung color blue na graph. And may latus rectum. Yan. Point dito. Okay, may line ganyan. Papuntang sa other side, okay, ng graph ng parabola. And meron din tayong axis of symmetry. Yan yung line na humahati sa ating parabola. Okay, next, I'm going to show you the standard equation of a parabola and its parts. So, first, meron tayong vertex. Ang vertex is nasa HK, yung variable na HK. Okay, kung sa circle, ang center niya is nasa HK din. Ito naman sa parabola, vertex yung may HK. Next, we have the directrix or yung line. Number 3, we have the focus. So, as you can see, meron siyang C units, okay, from the vertex. Ang directrix niya, okay, it is C units makikita above, below, to the left, or to the right of the vertex. Nakadepende kung saan opening ang parabola. Same with the focus. Ganun pa rin siya. C units above, below, to the left, or to the right of the vertex. For example, dito sa parabola natin na nakikita nyo, may dalawang parabola opening upward. So, ibig sabihin, kung ang vertex niya is nasa HK, kasi hindi siya nasa origin, nasa HK siya. So, ang focus daw makikita, kung opening siya upward, ang focus niya din is above the vertex. So, C units above the vertex. While its directrix is opposite ng focus, that means, kung nasa taas ng vertex ang focus, nasa ilalim naman ang directrix makikita. Okay? For example naman, kung the parabola opens to the left, that means ang focus niya is C units to the left from the vertex. Ang directrix naman is C units to the right of the vertex. And we also have the axis of symmetry. Ito yung line that divides the parabola into two parts. We also have the standard equation. So, ang parabola natin, meron siyang apat na opening. Pwede siyang upward, downward, to the right, or to the left. That means meron tayong apat na formula na tatandaan for parabola. Okay? So, first, I'm going to show you itong mga vertical parabolas natin or parabola that opens upward or downward. So, pag upward or downward siya, Okay, tandaan nyo lang na ang may squared na part is yung x. Okay, yung may squared na part is yung x. And kung upward naman siya, positive ang nandito, negative naman yung sa downwards. Okay, etong mga red na formula dito, yan yung formula na gagamitin pag ang kanyang vertex is nasa 0, 0 or nasa origin. Ito namang blue na mga formulas, ito yung gagamitin pag nasa HK or hindi nasa origin or sa 0, 0 ang kanyang vertex. Okay, so tandaan nyo lang dito, pag nasa HK na siya, yung x dagdagan nyo lang ng minus h, yung y dagdagan nyo lang ng minus k. Same dito sa downward. Okay? And dito naman sa right and left, kung nag-open ang parabola to the right or to the left, ito yung mga tandaan ninyo. Yung naka-squared na part is y. So, yan. Y. Pag to the right siya, positive itong 4. Negative naman dito. Okay, negative ang kanyang other side. Okay, pag opens to the left. So, again, okay, ito yung pag nasa origin, yung red na formula, and ito naman pag nasa HK or wala sa origin ang kanyang vertex. Yung y, kapartner always ng y is minus k. Ang x naman, minus h ang always niyang kapartner. So, please take note of these 4 formulas. So, ito, tandaan nyo lang to. Okay, when determining the parts of the parabolas. So, ito mga red, okay, mga red na font, yan yung pag nasa HK ang vertex. Yung mga blue naman, yan yung nasa origin or 0, 0 ang vertex ng parabola. Okay, so, please take note of these. You will use that later. Okay, so I will proceed to the next slide for the application or examples. So now you are going to determine the vertex, focus, directrix, and axis of symmetry of the parabolas with the given equations, and then sketch the graph of the parabola. So we have here 5 equations, and you're going to use that later kung hindi nyo pa na-familiarize. Okay, parang cheat card natin yan. First, we have x squared equals 12y. As you can see, saan kaya opening ang parabola na to? Okay, so ang naka-squared na part is yung x and positive naman yung other side. So that means it opens. Okay, so it opens upward. Now, to identify pa yung ibang parts ng parabola, kailangan natin hanapin yung value ng c. So, tignan lang natin ito later. So, since opening upward siya. Okay. So, ito yung titignan natin. Yan. Okay. Klarong-klaro naman na walang kapartner yung x at saka yung y. So, ang vertex niya is nasa 0, 0. Pero hanapin muna natin yung value ng c. Okay, to find the value of c, okay, tignan natin yung original na equation na x squared equals 4cy. Okay, so ang 4cy, equate lang natin yung 4cy at saka yung 12y. Okay, ito. Since pareho naman silang x squared, so 4cy equals 12y. So find the value of c, divide natin both sides by 4. Okay, 4y. Or divide 4y. 4cy divide 4y. Natira is c na lang. And then 12y divide 4y, ang tira is 3. So, ang c natin is 3. Okay, so alam na natin ang vertex. The vertex is at 0, 0 or nasa origin. Okay, ang focus natin nasa 0 and then 3. Okay, ito. Ang ating directrix is y equals negative 3. Ang ating axis of symmetry naman is x equals 0. Pag atin siyang i-graph, ito ang kanyang itsura. Okay, so yan. So first, meron tayong vertex dito. Yan. Ito yung vertex natin. Itong blue na to, yan yung ating focus, nasa 0, 3. So that means this is 3 units. So this is 3 units from the point to the focus. And ito naman to the directrix. Ito yung directrix natin. So 0, 0, 0, 3 units sa baba. Okay, ito yung ating directrix. Yan. So ganyan ang itsura ng ating parabola. It opens upward. And para malaman naman kung gaano siya ka-open, okay, yung latus rectum natin. So, ang gagawin lang natin sa 3, dito, okay, ibig sabihin, daw, kung 3 times 4, di ba 12 dito? 12. Ibig sabihin, 12 units daw kalapad ang line dyan. Okay? Ang opening niya. Gaano siya ka-open. So, this is 12 units ang kanyang layo. So, kalahati, this is 6 units. So, that means, from the point, okay, point, horizontal line lang ganyan, that is 6 units. Mag-move ka lang ng 6 units dyan. Paglagay ka ng point, okay, ng point, and then dito din, may point din, 6 units from the focus. Okay, yung vertex, at saka yung mga points dito sa gilid, endpoints ng latus rectum, i-connect mo lang yan siya, i-connect. Okay, connect mo lang, extend mo lang yan siya, extend. Makakabuo ka ng parabola. Next equation, we have y squared equals negative 6x. So, saan ba siya opening? Okay, so, ang naka-squared na part is y and then negative ang sa other side. So, y squared negative, that means it opens, okay, it opens to the left. Next, we have to find the value of c. So, yung formula nito, as you can see, walang kapartner ang y at saka x na h and k. So, yung formula na gagamitin natin is y squared equals negative 4cx to find the value of c. So, let's equate. Since pareho sila na y squared, okay, so equate natin ng negative 4cx at saka negative 6x. Okay, so para c na lang yung matira dito sa left side, so we will divide both sides by negative 4x. So divide natin ito ng negative 4x. Okay, same with this one, so negative 4x. Okay, so natira dito sa left side, c na lang. Dito naman sa right side ay, okay, so 3 halves. So negative 6x divide negative 4x is 3 halves. So that's the value of c. Ang titignan natin ngayon, dito, since opening to the left siya, okay, ito, nasa pinaka-ibaba. Okay, so the vertex now is at, of course, at the origin or 0, 0. Okay, ang focus naman niya is, ito, negative c. Ang negative c natin is negative 3 halves and 0. So, yan. Ang atin namang directrix is x equals c or x equals 3 halves. And ang ating axis of symmetry is y equals 0. And pag atin naman siyang i-graph, ganito ang kanyang itsura. Ulit ko lang to. Okay. So, first, pag mag-graph tayo, kunin muna natin ang kanyang vertex. Ang vertex niya is nandito sa origin, 0, 0. And we will move 3 halves or 1.5 units. Okay, dito from the vertex to the left. Since to the left siya, so ang focus niya is to the left din. So, 1.5 from the vertex, ito na siya. Ito na yung ating focus. And, since opposite ang directrix, so 1.5 din to the left or to the right from the vertex. So, yan, yung line na ito. Okay, ang line na to, yan yung x equals 3 halves. So, yan yung directrix natin. So, 3 halves times 2, ibig sabihin 3 units. Ang lapad niya, papunta doon. Okay, so 3 units dito. Ito din 3 units dyan. So, 6 lahat. Ganyan siya kalapad. So, pagbuuhin lang natin ang kanyang parabola from the vertex, okay, yan, connect nyo lang, extend nyo lang siya. Ito naman, connect nyo lang, extend nyo lang din siya para mabuo ang parabola. That's it. Next equation, we have x squared minus 6x plus 5y equals negative 34. And as you can see, hindi pa naka-standard form ang equation na to. So, ayusin natin siya. Paano? Tignan natin kung anong variable ang may squared na part. Okay, so may squared na part dyan is x. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng may x na variable, ilagay natin sa left side. And yung natira sa kabilang side naman. So, magiging x squared minus 6x equals negative 5y minus 34. Next step nito. Okay, so completing the square tayo. Ano yung i-add natin sa both sides? So, ang i-add natin is ito. Gagawin natin yung negative 6. Okay, negative 6, i-divide natin ng 2. And then, squared. So, negative 6 divided 2 is negative 3. Negative 3 squared is 9. So, 9 ang ating i-add sa both sides. Okay, since na ganyan na siya, pwede na natin itong ma-factor. So, ang factors niyan ay, okay, so we have quantity x minus 3 squared, and ito naman, okay, negative 34 plus 9 is negative 25. Next step, okay, kailangan natin i-factor out. Mag-factor out tayo dito sa right side. Ang ating i-factor out is kung ano yung coefficient ng may variable. So, ang coefficient ng variable dito na y is negative 5. So, negative 5 ang ating i-factor out. So, magiging, okay, so negative 5y divide 5. Negative 5y divide negative 5 is y na lang natira. Ito naman, negative 25 divide negative 5, okay, so positive 5 na lang siya. Okay, ang tanong, naka-standard form na ba siya? So, yes. Okay. From here, ma-identify na natin siya kung saan siya opening ang parabola. Tignan natin sa ating table. Saan kaya siya? Okay, so since x, yung may squared na part, nasa dalawa lang. And since negative yung nasa right side, ibig sabihin, kay x na itong first, so ito tayo sa second titingin. Yan. So, ito yung ating titignan. Okay? So, it opens downward. Okay, from this equation, malalaman na natin ang kanyang vertex. Ano yung vertex niya? Yung HK niya. So, again, ang H is yung kapartner ng x. Or i-change mo lang yung sign. And yung K, yan yung kapartner ng Y. So, from here, tingnan natin to. And ito, change natin yung mga signs niya. So, ang vertex is 3 and negative 5. Now, let's find the value of C para ma-identify natin yung iba pang mga parts ng parabola. So, ang value ng C, tignan natin itong number na ito. I-divide lang natin siya ng ito, negative 4. Always, ang ating C is positive dito. Okay? So, divide natin ng negative 4. Negative 5 divide negative 4. The answer is 1.25. Okay? So, yan na. Madali na lang ma-identify ang mga next parts. Kasi meron na tayong C. And ang vertex, nandiyan na. So, next, ano yung kanyang focus? Ang focus niya is, tignan natin dito. Okay, sa table natin. So, ang gagawin na, ang K daw, magma-minus tayo ng C. Ang K natin is negative 5. Negative 5 minus 1.25. So, the answer is, okay, negative 6.25. So, ang focus natin is nasa 3 and negative 6.25. Next, ang kanyang directrix, ito naman. Y equals K plus C. So, itong K, mag-a-add lang tayo ng C. Ano ang sagot niya? Negative 5 plus 1.25. The answer is negative 3.75. How about the axis of symmetry? So, ito yung axis of symmetry. X equals H or X equals 3. So, yan na yun lahat. Ano naman ang itsura ng kanyang graph? Ganito ang itsura ng kanyang graph. Yan. Nandiyan na lahat ang vertex, focus. Since nandito ang vertex niya, it opens downward. Nandito yung kanyang vertex. Ibig sabihin, ang focus niya is going down din siya. Below the vertex. Ang kanyang directrix is pataas naman. Diyan. 1.25 units from the vertex. Yan na yung directrix. Okay? So that's it. Next. Y squared plus 4x minus 14y equals negative 53. Since hindi pa siya naka-standard form, ayusin natin siya. Yung y squared na term is yung may y na variable. So that means lahat ng may y na variable ilagay natin sa left side, yung ibang term sa other side. Magiging y squared minus 14y equals negative 4x minus 53. Next nito is completing the square. Ano yung a-add natin sa both sides para ma-factor natin yung nandito sa left side? Okay, so we will add 49. Bakit? So, yung negative 14, divide natin ng 2. The answer is negative 7. Negative 7 squared, the answer is 49. Kaya 49 yung i-add natin. Next, let's factor yung left side. Okay? And then add natin yung minus 53 plus 49 sa right side. Magiging quantity y minus 7 squared equals negative 4x minus 4. Last step. Anong gagawin natin? Dito sa right side tayo. Kung ano yung coefficient ng may variable. So, ang coefficient nito is negative 4. Yan yung ating i-factor out. Okay, kaya siya naging yung negative 4 times the quantity x plus 1. Bakit naging x plus 1 yan? So, ito. Negative 4x divide negative 4. The answer is x. Negative 4 divide negative 4, the answer is positive 1. So, ito na ating standard form. So, from here, ma-identify na natin siya saan opening ang parabola. Okay? Saan sa tingin nyo opening ang parabola? Okay, it opens to the left. Kasi yung may squared na part is y, ang variable. And then, sa right side, negative naman yung number. Next nito is, find the value of c. So, ang value ng c dito, kaya ito, i-divide lang natin siya ng negative 4. Okay, negative 4. Bakit negative 4? Yan din yung nandito. Kung ano yung number na nandito, either negative 4 yan or positive 4. Okay, always ang value ng c dito sa sinasolve natin is positive. So, positive siya. Para maging positive, negative 4 ang ating i-divide. So, negative 4 divide negative 4, the answer is 1. So, yan yung value natin ng C. Okay, vertex. Nauna na yung vertex. Napakita ng value ng vertex. So, ang vertex natin is negative 1 and 7. Pero sa mga ganitong klase ng equation, kadalasan nagkakamali ang mga estudyante sa pag-identify ng vertex. Bakit? Kasi inuuna nila itong 7. Kung ano yung nasa left. Okay, 7. Again, yung h natin yung kapartner ng x. Ang kapartner ng x dito is positive 1. So, yan yung dapat na mauna. Pero, i-change lang natin yung sign. So, kaya siya naging negative 1. So, ang negative 7, gawin natin positive. So, naging 7. So, ang vertex natin is negative 1 and 7. Now, let's find the value of, or the focus. Ang focus naman natin is, ito, h minus c. So, ang h natin is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 1. Yun lang yung i-change natin. So, negative 2 and 7. Yan yung focus. Ang directrix naman, tignan nyo lang yung table. Nandito na lahat ng kailangan nyo pag hindi nyo pa na-familiarize. Mas madali kasi siyang ma-identify kung i-graph natin. Okay? Since wala tayong graph, ito na lang muna. So, ang directrix natin is x equals h plus c. Ang h natin is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 1, the answer is 0. Yun yung directrix. Axis of symmetry is y minus k or y equals k. So, ang ating axis of symmetry is y equals 7. And the graph is, I'm going to show you the graph. Yan. 12x plus 28y equals 38. So, ang unang gagawin natin, okay, yung may squared na part is x, di ba? Pero meron siyang coefficient, i-divide muna natin yung coefficient sa lahat ng terms. Divide natin ng 2 ang lahat ng terms, so magiging x squared minus 6x plus 14y equals 19. I-divide natin siya para mas madaling i-factor later. Okay, now, yung may squared na part, which is yung x, yan yung i-stay natin sa left side. And yung ibang terms naman, ilagay natin sa right side, magiging x squared minus 6x equals negative 14y plus 19. Nag-add tayo ng 9. Okay, sa both sides. Yan yung completing the square. Bakit 9? So, dito tayo nagbase. Negative 6 divide 2, the answer is negative 3. Negative 3 squared, the answer is 9. That's completing the square. Okay? And then let's factor yung left side. And simplify natin yung right side. Magiging quantity x minus 3 squared equals negative 14y plus 28. O ano pa? Yung sa right side. Factor out natin yung coefficient ng y. So, magiging, yan na. Okay, so factor out natin ang negative 14. Kaya, y minus 2 na lang yung nandito. As you can see, yan na. Yung may squared is x. And then negative, saan siya opening? So, it opens downward. Now, ano yung kanyang vertex? Ang vertex natin is so, 3 and 2. Ano naman yung value ng C natin? So, itong negative 14, i-divide lang natin ng negative 4. Ang sagot is 3.5. So, since it opens downward, tsaka ang vertex niya is nasa HK, tignan natin dito sa ating table para makuha ang focus. Yan. So, K minus C or 2 minus 3.5. So, yan na. Ang ating focus. Ang ating directrix naman, K plus C. Okay, so Y equals 5.5. Ang ating axis of symmetry, ito. X equals H or X equals 3. And ang graph naman niya is ito. Next problem. Now, you're going to find ang standard formula naman ng parabola given its condition. So, ang condition dito is vertex is at 7, 11 and ang focus naman niya is nasa 16, 11. So, paano siya? Ang solution ko dito, much better kung i-graph niyo muna siya. So, ito yung graph niya. This is one way, ha? So, ito vertex, nasa 7, 11. Okay? Ang focus niya is nandito sa 16, 11. Since nandito ang focus niya sa right side, okay, right side ng vertex, that means ang parabola opens to the right. Okay, ganyan siya. And ilang units naman from the vertex to focus? We count natin yan siya. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 9 units siya from vertex to focus. Ibig sabihin yan yung value ng C natin. Pero kung gusto nyo i-solve, pwede nyo gamitin ito. Yan. Ang distance formula. Para makuha ang distance from vertex to focus, yan yung value ng C natin. Okay. So, ang C natin is 9 units. Okay, 9 units. Paano ba mahanap ang standard formula? So, sa standard formula, ang kailangan lang natin is yung C at saka yung vertex. So, meron na tayong C and meron na tayong vertex. Alam din natin kung saan siya opening. It opens to the right. So, i-substitute lang natin siya sa formula. Yan yung formula natin. Okay, so substitute natin. And then, yan na. Magiging quantity y minus 11 squared equals 36 times the quantity x minus 7. Ganyan lang kadali kung paano kumuha ng standard formula. Next naman ng mga conditions, ang focus and directrix, ang given focus is negative 10 and 23 over 2. And ang directrix naman is y equals negative 11 over 2. So dito, ang ginawa ko, nag-graph pa rin ako. So, identify mo yung focus. Kaya ang focus niya is nandito, itong blue na dot na nasa taas. Ito. Yan yung focus niya. Ang directrix naman niya is nasa opposite niya na side. So, ang directrix nandito sa y equals negative 11 over 2 or 5.5. So, that means nandito siya. Okay, since opposite ang kanilang direction, ibig sabihin, kung nasa taas ang focus, ang parabola natin opens upward. And kung gusto niyo namang makuha ang kanyang gitna, yan yung vertex, gagamit tayo ng midpoint formula. Okay? So, it opens upward. Ang point naman ng directrix na gagamitin natin for the midpoint formula, straight nyo lang yan. Okay? May line dyan. Okay, so ito yung point ng directrix. So, ang point na yan is negative 10 and negative 5.5. Yan yung gagamitin natin na point sa midpoint formula. Find the vertex, use midpoint formula. So, yan na. Gamitin nyo yung focus at saka ito. We'll find the value of h. Okay, so negative 10. Okay, plus negative 10 divide 2. The answer is negative 10. Yan yung vertex. And ang k naman natin, okay, yung 23 over 2 plus negative 5.5 over 2. All over 2 equals 3. So, meron na tayong vertex. Ano naman ang value ng R? Ng C. Okay, ng C pala. Sorry. Okay, so meron tayong vertex. Ang C natin is 8.5 units. Pwede nyo na siyang i-minus. Okay, minus nyo na lang. So, dito, ang ginawa ko, yung 23 over 2 or 11.5, mag-minus lang ako ng 3. So, the answer is 8.5. So, yan na yung value ng C natin dyan. So, let's substitute everything. Meron tayong C, meron tayong vertex. So, that means ang standard formula natin is quantity x plus 10 squared equals 34 times the quantity y minus 3. And that ends our lesson about parabolas. Thank you and stay safe.